Some of the pride of my people already. Them I see any. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving from my but on my pockets, we need my DNA. Baby for life, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. For that, they gon' know the name. Cause they only talk about their money bags, and I don't really wanna be famous, man.
SoFi Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4 touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. The pass there to start things out. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 99 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to circle this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. It's going to be a long afternoon.
Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
You still talking to me? What's up?
Yeah, what was talking?
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have a carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here we go. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And you say, does that one work well, partner? That's stating the obvious.
Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop. 2nd and 9 now. Looking middle, puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Rams have got it back. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one, and to force an opening turnover, that's huge.
There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
This defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd and 7, Mills. And that nearly an interception here on this opening.
What are you doing?
But he gets a reprieve.
Move.
It's 3rd down.
You're doing too much.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the slot man goes in motion left. Mills on first down. And that went too far in front.
What are you doing? Stop it. You're calling everybody.
Rams hit 500, 7-7 on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mills to the air again. Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. A first down throw for Mills. He's got the... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty. But they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. There he goes, right side. The 40. The 20. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
No, wait. Wait.
For the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Take it in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wildcard spots with 2 weeks to go. But, you know, there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
That pass complete to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, Mills. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills. And that'll be incomplete.
But I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And the slot man goes in motion left. Mills now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get on the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum of the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Mills to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is going to have the Rams first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
First down, Mills taking a shot for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, Mills. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. The throw again. Here's Mills. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Mills. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The wide receiver screen is getting enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mike Evans. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Well, I mean,
Mike Evans has been an elite receiver for some time now, and part of that, Charles, certainly what he can do once the ball is in his hands.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They trail now 14 to 3. Point deficit.
Come here.
They start things out with a 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Looking to throw is Mills. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mills. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Yes, here, hold it.
And it's in the slot formation left. From the 39, Mills. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mills again. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one. Now they'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Mills. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not having another turn.
The whole time I was in the shower, he was literally on his stomach, on the bathroom floor, crying in the tree. Like, on a movie, like kicking his legs and stuff, kicking the foot. And when I got out the shower, as soon as I was in there, he was going to get a freaking word.
You know the defense is trying to guard those
I had to hold him while
people in front.
I'm talking about you, boo-boo.
Pass on 1st down, it's knocked away and incomplete. Pass here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll send a slot in motion left. Again, it's Mills. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. David Montgomery with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to try out there now. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some marksmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays and also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Offside, defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This is pretty easy to figure out, but all game management the head coach in his decision-making process.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. A first down throw for Mills. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills over the middle, complete. That's Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mills to the air again. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. Wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mills winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. David Montgomery in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
One thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline.
Intentional grounding.
Indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Mills on 4th down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Play action now, Mills. He finds his man, complete. It's back. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action. Mills. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Powers through it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mike Evans with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cardinals have retaken a third-quarter lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Set to return. Here's Moore. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Mills. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
He's right there. Got it.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's caught. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13. And it gives him a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It was not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for first down.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 60. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field, and a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Cards are going to get it back here just past the 35. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marquez Callaway.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
LA readies for its next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Mills.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And the slot man goes in motion left.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Troy Anderson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Mills to throw for it on 4th.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle to Evans. Touchdown! Mike Evans from 13 yards out.
And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much up.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth. On second down, Jacobs. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them. So the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense so far on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mills. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. And incomplete on the deep ball. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Here we go. Opposite, green, switch, yellow, check, pink.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs. Nice move at the 5. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Mills to throw it.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
To throw, Mills.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
1st down, Mills.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Mills on 1st down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 10.
Mills hit, and he loses the ball.
And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Game 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
He's across midfield with a 48-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been an affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Here we go. 1st down, Cardinals.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got room. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
78 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Green, switch, yellow.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it?